I'm going to read like really quick. The same as manager, they have their own human right to say not to hire lower races. Lower races, Indian and African, look at American and Chinese. They saw that American and Chinese are too proud. They did not give the Indian and African chances. They believe that if they got chances the same level with the American and Chinese, they got a they could get a human right. So American government encouraged them to get the same chances to talk to the American and Chinese. They took the upper classes or upper races as a baiting. All American women blocked Chinese to block all American women blocked Chinese what kind of block they did to block not to shop at the American grocery store, right? Chinese against the all American women and got the chances to shop at the American grocery store. Chinese got baiting. American use all American women and American government and people supposed to talk to American and Chinese as a baiting at cashier and customer service position. I mention again and again that people are not baiting. Look, lower races also fight with me that they are not baiting. They have desire to talk to the American and Chinese. Only one sentence from me, control your own desire. All employees become customer service employees because of that. Government and American people give chances to lower races to get treated as the same level from American and Chinese. African pointed out that if they can get attention and understanding from American and Chinese to talk to them the same level, they can get a friendship after that. I will explain like a child like this. The lower races, Indian and African, show their poor life to our American and Chinese old people. They show old people that they are poor and they want friendship from American and Chinese. American and Chinese behave like the rich and upper races, so they cannot get a friendship. Old people see Indian and African as a children. So they adjusted for Indian and African by changing their store policy and courtesy. Every cashier need to greet and politely talk to the lower races. Even greet the lower races see that they got the same level. Politely talk to the lower races are allowed for the lower races. Upper races also see that they give a lot to the to the lower races too. At the work level, politeness and greeting is not necessary. We all know that we give understanding. I'm so tired right now. We all know that we give understanding and bitterness to the lower races. But we did not say like this. We just say, and by showing public that we want profit. So we say politeness and greeting to the customer. How about the employee? Sending personal voices or personal behavior for getting profit. So like it is like we just say by showing public we want profit. Technically it is not for profit. It is for selling personal voices and personal behavior for getting profit. Right? If they think like it is for profit, we are sending personal voices and personal behavior. But technically, we are giving the understanding and bitterness to the lower races. But if we say like this, they will feel shy, right? If is that for getting profit or giving the understanding to the lower races without let them feel shame, right? Friendly customer services and courtesy can increase the store say, the same as African give nice excuse to our old people. We are not stupid, and our generation and next generation already see that we give bitterness and understanding to lower races. Lower races also need to know that they already know it and do not take advantage on that store system. Thus, I made a decision that we need to have the three position cashier, customer service employee, and loader separately to give the customer service to customer to let all employee escape from slap, stripper, and prostitute, or in the other way to become nursing home people. But you will say that we are changing community to the very clever and innocent environment. Innocent environment, right? People are very polite. If you see that our environment will change to the innocent environment, so they give the excuse. Oh, American woman, she said like, oh, we are giving politeness and greeting. The store can get a profit and then increase the store sale. She, that old American woman lie. African also the same lie. Why are they giving? Why? Why all American women and African are saying the same lie? Why? Why didn't they see? They are pushing nice walks and they are pushing all races. From American point of view, all lower races, right? Why didn't they see they are pushing all races by using nice walk, right? Why didn't they see themselves? They see themselves. People will see what they did, such as they are pushing all races by using nice word, right? So I I only say this sentence. So if you see that our environment will change to the innocent environment, all lower races, including Middle East, Indian, and African, will not get a chances to be our husband and wife. Am I right? Am I too polite to say that one? If you see that our environment will change to the innocent environment, right? So, like they are just pushing. They are pushing. They didn't admit. So if they didn't admit, I keep them. I keep only one sentence back. If you are really changing to the innocent environment, can they still get a husband and wife for us? So why are we lying, right? So why are they asking for greeting talk, courtesy talk, and acquaintance talk? If you think that treat talk can create the innocent environment, we are escaping from lower races husband and wife danger position. So danger, right? Not too bad for us. I can also say nice walks and kick you back the way you kick me and push me to the lower waist size. We should try. Do you know the result? Period. That's all I can tell. So our old people already see that lower races cannot get the chances from upper races. But I'm Chinese and I know that I want to get the chances to talk to the American, the same as Indian and African. But chances cannot get away, even all people give us store-friendly policy and courtesy. So I will explain my very romantic way or poor woman way, right? Because we all know that I am almost homeless due to discrimination lawsuit. Because of my discriminated minded that American and African cannot accept. Discriminated minded should be deleted. American and Chinese, American and African requested. Right? If you cannot delete it, you are a whole. Do not behave like rich and not to talk to people at work. Greeting, talk, courtesy talk, acquaintance talk. If you do not give that three talk, you are a whole. So in this situation, how should I need to present? Because poor woman want American prince, right? So I want American man as a boyfriend. I did daydreaming when I saw store-friendly policy and courtesy policy. I'm really happy for that one. I know that store-friendly policy helped me to get a friendly manner from the American employee. Why? Why? I'm poor American are friends for me. So I want to get friend talk, friendly talk from friends. So I got chances. So first, friendly secure my inferiority. And then I want more and I want friendship from those friendly employees. Because it will remove my inferiority that I did not get treated like a slave from American people. Really nice, right? Really nice, really nice minded. No excuse to get a prince. Very obvious, right? Very obvious. Poor one, prince as a fact. Because, because, why? Because prince has discriminated my day and not to talk to me. Not to talk to me. It's very obvious, right? Don't lie. So, but after I got freshed, I went dating from that friendly employee. If I did not get all those three from employee, I will use that discrimination on that employee. Okay, people, how do you see how I take advantages on those employee? Because that employee take cashier and customer service position. If I give such understanding to cashier and customer service employee, I'm loser, right? Because of that, I made a three position to give the customer service to all customers. I help all the employees to escape from lower races, took advantages of American and Chinese. So cashier, customer service, and loader should give the customer service to all lower races, no matter what. So we are doing three positions first to solve the discrimination problem. But a lot of people lost their job because only those three positions are available in Oslo and employee got a discrimination lawsuit. Why they did not take those three positions? What should we need to do? I know that the problem should not solve this way. Even the cashier, the customer service, and the loader position do not need to give very polite and courtesy to customer because all the lower races inferiority. But we need to have three positions to give the customer service only. So I only see the one and I fix it. And my first step is right. We need to have three positions to give the customer services. Second step should be that three position employees should not behave like slave, stripper, or prostitute for lower races because they are taking those positions. We all know that Africans are saying nice word that they got treated like a slave if they did not get politely customer service and greeting from employee. They pointed out that and we give three positions for them, but they say when all the employees give politeness and courtesy to them because they wanted to get treated the same level. So I pointed out that they also need to accept that they are lower races and asking the same level from upper races are too much because they lost the concept that the rich will behave like rich and rich cannot give understanding to poor. Is that too rude? The concept. We know that they lost concept because they live in the US for a long time. They need to remember that US people have their human right too. Africans are using American culture in United States to force everyone to give them the same level. American culture will give them the same level, but lower races will not get the real same level. Lower races need to know that American culture and they live in the United States will not get the American friendship or American friend because we all see that they want friendship by using nice word and American culture in United States. Lower races are using the weapon that they got treated like poor and they were understanding and pettiness from upper races. I know that even cashier and customer service and loader position, we did not need to give pettiness and understanding to the lower races like nursing home way, very politely and courtesy. But we all know that Indian and African have a lot of inferiority and they want friendship from upper races. Good-minded people give a lot of understanding to them, not to treat them crucially like upper class and rich people treated them. But lower races see that good-minded people are good and they can even give their friendship to them because they want more from good-minded people. We are facing discrimination problem in the US. Customer service employee, cashier and loader are very friendly to customer. We all know that some of the employees took advantages on that position and want to flout with want to flirt with customer, and also like the customer also want to flirt with customer also want to flirt with employee too. So we all know that the three positions are slut, stripper, and prostitute position, right? And customer also slut, stripper, and prostitute to get a friendly and courtesy from employee. Customer can flirt with the customer service employee, cashier, and loader position. So the conclusion is employee can be slut, stripper, and prostitute, and customer can be slut, stripper, and prostitute too. We cannot deny the universal truth. And do not use the nice word to say nice thing to the public. We all know that those we all know all those stuff, and we all know before they open their mouth. Think before you want to cheat on us by using nice and polite words to get chances for American and Chinese. I'm going to stop right here.